everybody, welcome back to Murder by Numbers. That's what it's called. Okay, I'm really tired still, but I did try to wake myself up a little bit. Let's continue because I have to. Not gonna lie, kinda gotta. I can question. Oh, let's ask Casey where he was. Well, look who it is, the lady that's putting the heel in the gumshoe. Sure. That one needs a bit of work, but you get the idea. I should introduce Scout. I should probably introduce you to Scout. A new sidekick? Are you gonna make me jealous? I am Scout. He's some kind of investigation robot, we think? Sounds complicated. Yeah, it's probably easier if we don't try and explain it. Well, any friend of Honor's is a friend of mine. Nice to meet you, Scout. Ah. Who do you think the murderer is? We're still not any closer to working out who killed Blake. Any ideas? Obviously, we can discount ourselves. That only leaves Becky, Tully, and John. Don't forget Bill. There's no way Bill's involved. He wouldn't hurt a fly. You're right. I don't think he could plan murder even if he wanted to. Last week, I saw him getting startled by his own reflection. Don't be mean. He's got a good heart. I get startled by my own reflection. Last night, I got startled because I blew on a piece of paper that was in the bed. It moved. It scared me. Did I say he didn't? You can still have a good heart and no brain. He's living proof. Hey! Just because I get scared, like Bill, me and Bill get scared. Just because me and Bill get scared, don't mean we have no brain. Just because... I've aligned myself with Bill. I am Bill. I'm not Honor, I'm Bill. And you're proof that someone can have neither. Rude. Oh ho ho. Ho ho ho. Ho. Okay. What about Becky? What do you think about Becky? Could she have killed Blake? That girl can hold a grudge better than Joan and Bet. But put together. She wasn't exactly on good terms with Blake. Right. Something about a contract disagreement? Don't suppose you've heard any details through the gossip grapevine? As usual, she thinks she's not getting enough recognition. I heard she was demanding $100,000 for marketing. That's not so bad. The show could always use more marketing. Not for the show, for herself. You know, feature articles, billboards, and cover of Celeb Life magazine. The Starshine Awards are coming up. She's determined to win Best Actress this year. Does she really think she can force herself onto the shortlist through advertising? That's crazy. That's Becky, but Blake was having none of it. She's been trying to win that award for years. She's desperate. Who knows what she might resort to? Well, here's a suggestion. Perhaps, maybe just perhaps, she could try working harder in general. Maybe. What do you make of John? That weirdo with the bum bag? 3 out of 10 tops. That's not what I meant, for once. Fine. Well, there are fans, and then there are fans. Like that girl we met outside the studio last year, she was intense. Like, chain you to a radiator, get all your misery on your ass. Get all misery on your ass? What? Intense misery. Explain. I don't get it. I'm not a pop culture reference getter kind of person. I don't know why. These things always just go over my head. How could I forget? She tried to cut off my hair. Oh, weird. I'm not sure if John is the same league of crazy, but don't you think it's weird that he showed up today, of all days? What about the contractor? Tully? Such a dour name for such a gorgeous guy. If he wasn't such a creep, he'd be a solid 7. Oh, sure. He tries it on with you and Becky. But what about me, huh? What am I, chapped liver? Hey, dude, chill out. Some people just don't like guys. That's okay. Honestly, I really am destined to be alone forever, aren't I? Might as well get a cat and start knitting my own jumpers. Oh, babe. Don't take this the wrong way, but maybe if you weren't quite so picky, you might have more luck. A girl should always know her worth, Honor. Wish I'd known that before I married Ryan. Oh, shit. Anyway, let's focus. Do you think Tully's a real suspect? Don't be ridiculous. A murderer with those eyes? This, coming from a man who said Jeffrey Dahmer had a certain mystique. Oh, weird. Creepy. Touché. There's no accent over the E. You spelt it wrong. The case against me. Be honest, do you think there's a case against me? Please. How long have I known you? 4 years? You're about as capable of murder as I am giving my parents a grandchild. Thanks. I never suspected you either, for the record. I should hope not. Besides, if I was going to kill someone, I'd do it with far more flair. Blunt force trauma to the head is just so straight, you know? Sure. Alright. Can I... Wait, no, I want to investigate. Yeah, investigate. Oh. Where? What is it, the paper? Oops. I don't know why it gave me a second tutorial. I know how to do this. I've done it much, I promise. Yeah. 6. There's that. What about you? You're also a 5. And you too? Boop boop. Can't assume that goes all the way down. 4. You can on this one though. And that means that. Ba-bum, 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 ba-bum. So that could be a 1. So we shouldn't turn that off, discount it, whatever. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. This is a 3, so it'll be like that. This will also be like this. 7, 2, okay. It just fits. There we go. This is a 4, so nothing's gonna go there. We already got the 3 anyway, so nothing was gonna go there anyway. 6, 1, 3, 3. This could be 1, but it can't be the 4, so there we go. That's that. Wait. That. Here's 5 here. Boop, boop. Oops. Oh, that's gotta be 1. 2, still don't know on that front. 6. Could touch there, so we can't turn it off yet. Can't turn it off. Turn it off. Yep. We need one more 1, but where? These are good to go. This is a 3, 4. This is a 1, 2. This is done. So 8, 6. There. Ta-da! It's coffee cup? Coffee pourber? Coffee pot. That's what it's called. I don't drink coffee. Sorry. I don't know all these fancy terms. It's a joke. What's this liquid on her? That's coffee. I don't know how to get it. I don't know how I'd get through the day without it. Well, if you never drank it in the first place, it would be easy. I see. So it's kind of a fuel like gasoline. I'm also guilty of drinking caffeine. That sounded really condescending, but I also drink caffeine. I see. So it's kind of feel like gasoline. Kind of, but it tastes better. Or at least it's supposed to. The stuff from our coffee machine, on the other hand. I'm having difficulty understanding. Is this coffee machine a fuel dispenser? I apologize for asking so many questions. Many of the intratextual connections in my ontological database were lost when I was discarded. You lost me at ontological. Isn't that something to do with insects? I know many things, but the relationship between those things is unclear. I'm trying to rebuild them. I don't know if it's a fuel or not, Scout. It's complicated. Not everything can be broken down cleanly into simple facts like that. I see. You do? No, but my programming tells me it's a good thing to say when faced with things I don't understand. I see. Investigate. Is there anything else to investigate here? What? What is it? What's wrong with the floor? This is 10, so that's a no-brainer. 2. 1, 2. These are 1s. This is a 2. These is a 3. This is a 4. Okay. Done with that. 2 and 2. Okay, this has to go here. Only need to fit 2 more ones in that area. Okay. So 3 space 3. Yep, that works out. So this is a 3. 2. This row is done. 1, 2, 3. Good job, us. Alright, this is done. This is done now. We've added that other one. Okay. That goes there. So nothing's gonna go there because we need 2. This is a 3. 3. 1. Still enough room for a 2 and 1 on this row, so we're not even gonna bother with that. Are we gonna get bigger puzzles eventually? Because these are all really small and easy to do. Kinda. They are. I kind of felt bad after saying that. I'm sorry. Okay. Sorry, coming. Okay. There's 4. That's a 1 and a 2. 3. I hope that was I hope that reference was understood. Ooh, chill. Let's see. 1 goes in one of these. We don't know which yet though. Okay, we know one's not gonna go in there. There we go, I figured out where we weren't looking yet. For the solution. This needs 1s. This is a 2. Those are duns. Dunzo! Okay, well this we know is like that. Okay. There and there. What is it? Oh, it's ID badge. Whose is it? I mean, it doesn't really matter, we're in the break room, right? What kind of evidence could it be? None? It's an ID card, looks like it belongs to Tully. He seems to be quite forgetful with his belongings. Wait a second, this card says it's a Gridmore Studio ID, but I don't recognize the design at all. Do you think it's a fake? Sorry, Honor, I have no reference to compare against. Perhaps there's someone more familiar with these cards who could help. Yeah, we'll talk to Bill. Can we go to someplace else? Is Bill here? Miss Mizrahi, you're still here? Bill. Hi, Bill. How's it going? Still guarding the crime scene, huh? Yeah, Detective Cross wasn't too happy about me getting that tape. I had to talk him out of cuffing me to the desk. I'm sorry, Bill. I didn't mean to get you in trouble. Oh, don't mention it. I'm just glad you're off the hook. I always knew you had nothing to do with what happened to Blake. Thanks. It's good to have you on my side. You and Scout make a great team. It's a shame you can't help Detective Cross with the rest of the investigation. Yes, we can. That's exactly what we're doing. You are? But he seemed really mad at you guys. Kept saying things like that damn vigilante and her flying computer. Well, he didn't exactly give us permission. But there's something bigger behind Blake's death, and we have to find out what. Ah, geez. Detective Cross isn't gonna like that. No one's supposed to touch anything in here. I'm not here to touch stuff. Don't look at me like that. I just don't want to make Detective Cross angry again. I don't think my blood pressure could handle it. Or his. Let's just present the evidence, right? Where is it? This guy. What do you make of this ID card, Bill? That's a nice card. Feel the weight of the laminate? They don't make them like this anymore. I had an uncle who was a big shot in the lamination industry, you see, and he always said, forget the lamination, Bill. It says it's a Gridmore Studio ID, but it doesn't look right. Is it a fake? No, it's just an old design. They went out right around the time I started working here. That was years ago. Do you really think Tully has had a studio ID for that long? It's possible. Just wait here. I'll go check our files. Oh, I nearly forgot. I found something under Blake's desk. Maybe that scout of yours can take a closer look. That could be evidence. Shouldn't you give it to Detective Cross? I tried, but he was so busy yelling at me for leaving the room earlier, he wouldn't listen. Will you take a look? Good job, Detective Cross. You old brat. Alright, there's those. 4. Done. 1, 4. 1, 4. Oops. I crossed off the wrong one. Okay, goody. Those are all ones. Okay. So we need one more one for each one of these. But it's only a 3, so 7 should fit in there. Yep, goody. Goody. Alright, the ones will fit in there somewhere. We'll figure it out later. Here's where a 5 will go. 5. Would take 2 on either side. Yep, okay. 2. That's this row. 1. 2. Okay. There's a 5. There's another 5. So we just need a 2, so not gonna be there or there. That means these ones go here. 2. This is done. Those are done. Here's the rest of the 5. One's for the 3, and one's for the 2. What is it? Hair dye. Why? Hair dye? I ringed up. It's a small bottle, half full of a dark liquid. Oh, is this more of the coffee you told me about earlier? I don't think you want to drink that. It's hair dye. But what was it doing in Blake's office? Perhaps he dyed his hair. It does appear similar to be a similar tone to Blake's. Strange. I didn't think Mr. Patterson used anything like that. I mean, it's possible. I mean, if he was going gray, why not put it back, the color back in? I dye my hair. If you guys didn't know, this is not my natural hair color. It's just a lighter brown. Strange, I didn't think Mr. Patterson used anything like that. Then again, we all thought my Aunt Agnes regrew a full head of hair at 91, but turned out she'd gotten senile and was wearing a carpet sample. Blake didn't dye his hair, but maybe someone else does. Your friend Casey said he has an award-winning hair and makeup artist. Artisty? Isn't. Maybe he can tell us more. Good thinking. If anyone around here knows about hair dye, it's him. Now that Bill's gone, we finally got the crime scene to ourselves. We should scan the room and... What are you doing here, Tully? Oh, hello. Tully, what are you doing here? Me, I was just... It's kind of embarrassing. Can we talk? Sure. Hey there, gorgeous. Got time to talk? This really isn't the time or place for a chat. We're standing in a crime scene. A crime scene, huh? Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah. And you don't want Detective Cross to find you in here. So what are you doing in here? Me? I was just, looking for my car keys. I get that. I lose things all the time. Want to help me look? I can move this desk pretty easy. Wait a second. How about we leave the desk and the body where it is? Was he offering to help me look, or was he asking me to help him? I don't know. I might have read that wrong. Right. Yeah. Whatever you say. Did you come in here for a reason? For the greatest reason of all. Love. I wanted to get you alone for a while. Doubt. There's something between us. Don't you feel it? I have heavy suspects. It's Tully. That's like, so far, the person I think who did it, who done did it, Tully. A few feet of concrete wouldn't be a bad start. That's my main suspect. So what do you do around here? I don't think I've seen you on set. Oh, you know, whatever comes up. I keep my tools with me and I go where they tell me to go. Didn't you say you were a carpenter earlier? If there's carpentry needs doing, sure. If something needs screwing, I'll do that too. If something needs nailing down, just call me. Who's that rap guy? MC Ham something? Hamper? Point is, I'm whatever you need me to be. Except weekends, evenings, and every fourth Wednesday. That's when I do bodybuilding. Mom taught me 3 things. Take care of your body, don't cuss, and don't listen to Pa because he's a goddamn drunk. Okay. Proud to see I've lived by those rules every day of my life. And when I have kids, I'm going to teach them the same. Not to trust you because you're a goddamn drunk. Well, maybe not that last one. Oh, okay. You must be pretty strong. You get many fights? Who, me? What's that got to do with anything? Based on a visual assessment, you would be easily capable of killing someone if you wanted. Hey, what are you trying to say? I kind of want to find out what this says, but I don't want to flirt. Something between us? What makes you think there's something between us? Because I can't stop thinking about you. I was kind of hoping that maybe you feel the same. You got that detective to believe you're innocent. Maybe you can do the same for me. And then we can go and... Look, you're a good-looking guy, but this is not the time. One of my best friends is dead. He's literally right there. You're right. I'm sorry. I guess I got carried away. Hey, is Becky single? What a twat. What do you think of John? What do you think of John Redfern? Could he be a killer? Noodle arms back there? No way. Then again, when I was at school, a scrawny nerd knocked some other kid out with a chessboard. So yeah, if John had a weapon or something, I guess it's possible. What do you think of Becky? She's pretty. Got one hell of a temper, though. You don't want to get on her bad side, trust me. I come from a long line of mouthy broads. I'm used to it. That's so rude. You think that kind of anger might have been enough for Becky to kill Blake? Doubt it. My mom was always yelling, but she never killed nobody. Thought that would explain where Pa went. Oh, though. Sorry. I'm having issues with reading and talking today for some reason. Don't worry, I will also be live streaming later. But you'll be seeing this a couple days from when I'm recording it, so yeah. Join the Discord if you want to know when I'm going live. What do you make of Detective Cross? Ain't much like the detectives on TV, is he? What you really need is someone like them on... What's that show again? Murder something something? Misty something? Mistletoe? Miss Terry. It's Murder Miss Terry. That's right! They'd sort this whole mess right out. Say, now that I mention it, you look kind of like one of those chicks on that show. Anyone ever tell you that? Yeah, I get that a lot. Where's that evidence? What is it we got? Mystery toy. Air vent. Car key. Question marks. Definitely not a car key. Apple. Where do we find this apple again? I forget. Screwdriver. Ventilation lab. Coffee pot. VHS tape. Medical report. I don't know. I kind of want to just investigate for now. Back. I want to investigate. I want to investigate. Where is it? Got it. Files. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Oops, not that one. Okay. What about you? You gonna just fall in line? You gonna be helpful like that? Alright. Can't be one there now. 6. Oh, but JK. That's 3, okay. 6. 4. These can only be 2s, so oops, like that. They're done with that. This 2s. This is a 3, probably. Not probably, it is. 4, 2, 6. Yep, the 3 has to go here because there's not enough room down there. That's it for that. This is a 2. That's 3, we already did that. 3, nope. Wrong button. Wrong button! Wrong lever! Is that what she says? I can't remember, it's been forever since I watched that movie. 2. 2. Cool beans. 4. 3. One's over there somewhere. Alright. Alright, what are we missing here? That's done, so this. And this. And this. Is that very helpful? I don't know yet. 2, JK, not there. 2. There's 1 over here somewhere. Sorry, whistling helps me think. Not really, it just makes me feel like it helps me think. But it does not agree with the microphone. Alright, there's these. And these. Ta-da! What is it? Another file of some kind? Tape recorder. Oh, what are you doing there? Magnetic storage. VHS? Betamax? No. Ah, this is an audio cassette recorder. Maybe Blake used it for dictating. Looks like there's a tape inside. It's got something written on the label. SM66 tape 01. SM66? Could it be a code? Initiating brute force algorithm. Spicy madras. I don't know what else he said. I'm really sad. You know, it's a cool game mechanic to have people actually interrupt each other, but I keep actually being sad because I don't get to learn what they're saying. It's... Maybe if they gave me more time to read, then it would be okay. But if not, like, it's a visual novel. There's ways to imply being interrupted without actually taking away. You're taking away from me. You're stealing my experience. I'm sorry, I'm complaining. Stop. We're never gonna get anything figured out like that. Just play the tape and we'll go from there. Okay, initiating playback. Who are you? What do you want? Don't play dumb with me. You know what? You really want me to... Is there anything else I can do? Clock's ticking, Blake. Alright. Just don't... Finish up on stuff right now. I'll go, Was it a male or female voice? Masculine or feminine? Light or deep? My apologies, Honor. The recording seems to be damaged. Some of the audio has been lost. I heard enough. Blake was being threatened. I wish I could just tell who he was talking to. There may be more information. I'll continue playback. Okay, it's done. I told her she's off the show. Jesus, how am I explaining this to the network? It's not my problem. But we're done now, right? Just get the rest of the photos and get... So fast. Hold on to these. Just in... That was never part of the deal. Calm down, Blake. Supposed to be over. What should I have done from the start? What I should have done from the start. Away from that phone. I'm not gonna warn you again. Get your hands off me. It's a tape of the murder. Ugh. It's a tape of the murder. He was killed because of me. No, he's killed because he did something he wasn't supposed to and then regretted it and tried to go back on it. So, it wasn't because of you. It's because he got himself involved in something and then tried to get out of it. But he was already involved, and whoever he was involved with is a bad person. It sounds like they were blackmailing him somehow. Someone wanted me off the show so badly, I'm sorry, Honor. I wish I could do more to identify the killer's voice. It's not your fault, Scout. We'll figure this out somehow. And find out who this tape recorder belongs to is our next step. Finding out. Investigate. There's the boxes. Just continue scanning the room like this. Oh, there's a dead body. Hang on, we'll come back to that. Okay, seems like this is the last thing in the room. Oh, the phone? Not the body, but the phone? Okay, sure. 6, 2 more this way. 2, 5, 5, 4. Oh, JK, you should have an additional one. Okay, and that's it for the 4. There's that. Okay. 7. Oh, extra one on this side. I'll have to remember to keep doing that. Such a jolly tune. Whew. I keep feeling like I can't see, which I don't know what to do about that. For now, blinking seems to be the only solution. Alright, there's the 2. Oh, there's only enough room for 2 and 6. Okay, that's fine. 4, 2, that's done. 3, done. 2. That could be the one. But it could also not be, so we're not going to do that. 2, 4, 1. 5. That means this is the one here. Like that. This is the 5. There we go. 4. Oh, JK. Guess I pushed that one a little too hard. 6. It's done there. That's only gonna be a 1, so we only need 1 more on the 7. This is done. 1's over here. Ooh. Sorry. I don't know why I did that. Here we go. We'll just do this. Phone receiver, huh? That's odd. Blake's phone was left off the hook. The positioning suggests he had only just lifted the receiver when he was struck. Maybe he was trying to make a call, but the killer got to him? Alright, let's double check there's nothing else to investigate. Weep, 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 weep. Oh. Okay. There's that one. These are all 1s. 7s. Still not enough to find out where the 4 is, though. Sadly. Okay. 1s, 2, 2. Okay. 2, 2. Figure out where exactly the 3 is later. 1 space 2. Yep. Oops. That's where I meant to put the X. Okay, that's also done. These are only 1s. It's gotta be 1s here. 1s, 2s. Queens. Like that. And those 2. Only enough room for a 6. There goes the 4. No, there. So there. This line is done. So that. Envelope? Blake's mail. On the side of his desk? Why? New bonus puzzle. Okay, I don't care. Look at all these letters. Blake must have been going through the fan mail. We get stacks of this stuff every month. What for? Nothing, really. People just want to say they like the show, because it helps them feel closer to us. If they want to be closer, why don't they visit the studio? I mean, emotionally, Scout. Fans get to know us through the show, and they write to us. Well, mostly they write to Becky, but you get the idea. I would probably write to Honor and not Becky, not gonna lie. If I ever did write to someone, but why would I write to someone? Oh wait, just kidding. I was a pen pal with Gab Smulders for a bit. She had it as a Patreon tier. I was a pen pal. We wrote back and forth for a couple of months. Here, I'll write you one to whoever wrote it. I'll read you one. Here, I'll read you one. To whoever wrote episode 6. I hope you trip and fall on your pencil, bleed all over the floor, die in agony. Jeez. I would not advise allowing this person to get closer to you, emotionally or otherwise. I agree, jeez. Here's another one. Mr. Patterson, you've chewed up Murder Miss Terry and crapped out a side excuse for a new season. If I ever have the misfortune to meet you in the street, I'll open you up and eat your own guts. Make you eat your own guts. Then maybe you'll know how you made the fans feel. Listen, I really like watching TV too, but when they mess it up, I don't do this. Like, Heroes Season 2? Blech. I just don't watch it. This isn't fan mail, it's hate mail. There are 14 envelopes here with the same handwriting. I calculate a 98% probability that they're all from one person. And they're all signed with the same thing, Showmaster66. Could it be some kind of nickname? The tape recorder's label, SM66. It could be a shortened version of the same name. Of course, whoever Showmaster66 is, they had access to the studio and a vendetta. That must be who killed Blake. But what's their real identity? Totally. You know anything about Showmaster66? Here's this envelope. We found these letters on Blake's desk. Have you ever written to the studio? This is kind of embarrassing, but I don't really write much. Mostly stick to invoices and Christmas cards. And even then, I make mistakes. One Christmas, I accidentally sent bright red lingerie to the hardware store instead of to my girl at the time. Would have been fine, except she woke up on Christmas morning to an invoice for 14 feet of plywood, and she still hasn't paid. Well, of course she wouldn't pay. The invoice wasn't hers. Problem, you brats. What about this name, Showmaster66? Do you recognize it? That's a name? Sounds more like an exercise bike. Alright, I'll go ask... I'll go ask the nerdy boy. No, I want to go here. Oh, not you. Alright. You did... Okay, we'll present evidence. Let's see. Let's show him... Let's ask him about the hate mail. You really need to clear out that bag, babe. Why can't I talk to... Why can't I talk to the nerdy boy? Alright, let's ask if he knows about the hair dye. Is this the hair dye? Can you tell me anything about this bottle? Where did you get this? This is color brand hair dye. Trust me, Honor. You don't want this stuff anywhere near your head. Bill found it in Blake's office. Not a product you'd recommend, I take it? You'd be better off using spray paint. I threw all that trash out years ago, and I have been very strict with our suppliers. I spent a long time explaining all the painful ways it could be inserted into their... Wait, what? I spent a long time explaining all the painful ways it could be inserted into their sales guy if they tried to flog me anymore. So someone else must have brought it in. This could belong to the killer. If you ask me, you'd have to be a psycho to use that stuff. But why would a murderer need hair dye? Oh shit, I meant to end the episode a while ago. I forgot. I've been so wrapped up, I forgot. You can tell I'm having fun. A quick disguise, maybe? Uh-oh. What the hell was that? I think it was Becky. It sounded like it came from the set. Doubt anything actually bad happened to her. To record one more episode or to end it here? Or, I mean, end it here and record one more episode, or to wait until we can save. I don't think we're going to be able to save anytime soon, so... I will yawn. Take a drink of my water. Okay, we're gonna end the episode. Yep. I'm having so much fun. I'm thinking about just doing the first case, and then leaving it at that. Which I think would maybe work out, because maybe, I don't know, this game is like, it's pretty long, 17 to 20 hours, I think. And it takes longer to read it out loud than to just read it to myself. So, this could take a while. I don't know. We'll see if it picks up any traction or if it starts to lose traction, and then we'll decide. But, until then, I'll just keep making more videos. And I hope I'll see you there. Alright, bye!